created this channel to educate entrepreneurs, finance professionals and students on various laws and rules related to day-to-day running of the business like GST, Income Tax, MSME and Companies Act. Today we will take a very important topic, Eway Bill. Though it has been 2 years since Eway Bill has been introduced, still there are many areas where people require clarification. Eway Bill is a very wide topic and it is difficult to complete in one video. So in this video, we will discuss on some common instances in business. First, let us look at who is required to compulsorily issue an Eway Bill. There are many instances. Some common instances are when there is a sales made within the state above rupees 1 lakh. That is, if someone is selling goods from Chennai to Coimbatore, Eway Bill is required to be generated. Now this rupees 1 lakh limit is for the state of Tamil Nadu. This may change from state to state. So you need to look at the limit given by your state. The second, if there is a sales outside the state above rupees 50,000, that is if somebody is selling goods from Tamil Nadu to Maharashtra above rupees 50,000, they have to compulsorily generate Eway Bill. Now this limit of 50,000 interstate is across Pan India. Third is the stock transfers. Again, in the state of Tamil Nadu, if it is above rupees 1 lakh, within the same state, then Eway Bill is required to be generated. Say for example, movement of goods from Chennai to Madurai above rupees 1 lakh, Eway Bill is required. If it is with the same GST number, a delivery challan can be issued instead of the invoice. Now Eway Bill is generated from a separate and dedicated website. In a commercial transaction, normally goods are sent from seller to the buyer. So in Eway Bill, we have the following fields: bill from, seller GST number and address; bill to, buyer GST number and address. There are two additional fields which are dispatch from, which is the address from which the goods are going to be dispatched. Then ship to, which is the address to which the goods are going to be delivered. Normally, the bill from and dispatch from are the same place, and the bill to and ship to are the same place. However, there may be situations where the seller will dispatch the goods from a location other than the registered office, like from any other additional place of business of his own, like warehouse, factory, etc. Or B, from a place of business of their job worker or transporter or a third party storage facility. Or number C, from their supplier's place directly to their customer. Let us understand in each of the cases how Eway Bill would be generated. Example 1. A Limited has a registered office in Chennai, but its factory is in Sriperumbudur. It is selling goods to B Limited, which is in Delhi. How will Eway Bill be generated? A Limited to raise Eway Bill as under: bill from, seller registered office in Chennai; dispatch from, factory in Sriperumbudur; bill to and ship to will be buyer B Limited, registered office in Delhi. Similarly, goods can also be shipped directly to the customer's warehouse, godown or job worker. In that case, the ship to address would be different to the bill to address. Example 2. A Limited has registered office in Chennai. It is selling goods to B Limited, which is in Delhi. But delivery has to be made to customer C Limited in Lucknow. How will Eway Bill be generated? In this scenario, two supplies are involved and accordingly, two tax invoices are to be issued. Invoice 1 issued by A Limited to B Limited. Invoice 2 issued by B Limited to C Limited. It has been clarified that as per the CGST rules, either A Limited or B Limited can generate the Eway Bill, but it has to be noted that only one Eway Bill is required to be generated. There are two options. Option 1. A Limited issues Eway Bill as under: bill from, seller A Limited, registered office in Chennai; dispatch from, A Limited, factory in Sriperumbudur; bill to, B Limited, registered office in Delhi; and ship to, buyer's customer C Limited in Lucknow. In this case, invoice of A Limited has to be sent along with Eway Bill. In the e-way bill, the value of the goods and the GST tax has to be as per the invoice of A Limited. B Limited will invoice C Limited separately. In this option, the customer, that is C Limited, will know the price of sale by A Limited to B Limited, and hence it is not preferred in business. So, we have a second option. Option 2. Buyer B Limited issues e-way bill as under bill from Buyer B Limited in Delhi. Dispatch from Seller A Limited factory in Sriperumbudur. Bill to and ship to buyer's customer C Limited in Lucknow. In this case, invoice of B Limited has to be sent along with e-way bill. In e-way bill, the value of the goods and the GST tax is as per the invoice of B Limited. A Limited will invoice B Limited separately. In this option, customer C Limited will not know about the price between A Limited and B Limited. So this is very much preferred in business. So friends, we come to the conclusion of this bill to ship to explanation. We hope you were able to understand with examples and animation very easily. Let us recap some of the important points. Number 1, although bill to and ship to transaction could sometimes result in multiple supply transaction, however, they are required to issue only one e-way bill since there is only one movement of goods. If the ship to state is different from the bill to state, then the GST tax components are entered as per the details of bill to person. If the bill to location is interstate for the supplier, IGST is entered, and if the bill to person is located in the same state as the supplier, then SGST and CGST are entered irrespective of place of delivery. So friends, we come to the conclusion of this video. We will be back with more such videos to keep you updated on various laws that impact your business. Till then, take care and all the best for your business.